Could look around with my focus, try to match the Vista Point image. Let's give this another try. I think this shows part of San Francisco from somewhere really high up. This thing on the tower. Maybe the image was taken somewhere on this tower? Line's too short. Steady there. Almost there. Got it. There's data here. Another set of coordinates for some kind of cache. Looks like I have one more stop to make. I think I'm close to the coordinates for the Vista station. Getting down now. A keepsake and a message from Elizabeth.
Hello, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Thank you for completing the Vista Point tour. I hope it's given you a better idea of the work we do at Miriam Technologies, but more importantly, why it is so critical. As you've seen, life is fragile. And, as my mother once told me, it needs our support, our care, and our love to survive. I hope this message, which is the core of Miriam's mission, means as much to you as it does to me.
It does, Elizabeth. Thank you.
got to help my friend.
Wait. Slow down and explain.
Matei and I were heading south with supplies from Saltbite when machines attacked. I left her behind so I could get help from the Grove and ran straight into another machine.
So your friend is still up the road, fighting machines?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'll bail her out if I can. You go on and get those reinforcements.
Will do. I'm in your debt.
A supply sled. Minus the supplies. And the Tanakh soldier. It looks like the Tanakh tried to salvage some supplies after getting attacked. And dropped them? A running battle? Maybe they can lead me to the other soldier. There. Tracks from the missing Tanakh. That definitely looks like the other Tanakh ran off this way. That must be the other Tanakh. Hey! Vita sent me!
By the 10, that lump made it. I thought we were both finished.
Let's clear out these machines!
More machines inbound! We've got incoming! Blazes! How are we going to take that thing down?
To kill her. Right by her Festus.
Attack! No time to lose! Almost done!
You did it! I can't believe I'm alive. Vita! You stubborn fool! You haven't let me down yet.
Outlander, a moment.
Thanks. If you hadn't shown up, I would have been machine grist.
All I did was give your friend here a little time to come to the rescue.
Ah, you're full of it. I barely escaped with my life on the road.
That I believe.
I, hope some of your supplies are still usable.
Me too. Food's always scarce. The soldiers at the Grove need the rations. No way we can trek back north to Saltbite to get more.
I'll get this one back on her feet and we'll scrape what's left of our haul.
You're making me hungry. Thanks, Outlander. We won't forget what you did.
Stay safe, both of you.
excursion panel?
I can provide you with powerful weapons if you so wish, Ancestor.
How? I promise you, we'll find a way home.
Harriam, we're stuck here. For good.
The Ancestor reborn.
May we be led to truth.
Just, Aloy, what's this I hear about you never going back home?
Our navigational ships.
They're all gone. Destroyed by storms and reefs, and with them the one instrument we need to guide us across the ocean.
There's one ship that might...
But it's beyond our reach. No compass, no way home.
Christia.
You mentioned...
My, wife, Leandra. She works the field. When I was chosen for this mission, she begged me not. She was scared I wouldn't return. I left without saying goodbye, and...
So you two...
Navigators, actually.
So you two know how to use this instrument?
The gyro compass. Only I know how to read it. The diviners trained me. Harriam...
So you can't navigate the fleet?
It is the Quen way. The greater the knowledge held by one person alone, the greater the risk it'll be used against the Empire, should we be captured by our enemies.
Your tribe sure... So what is this?
It's a device, but it only works if the readings...
How'd you get your hand...
I guess it's safe to tell you, since the diviners found them on ancient vessels back in our home and modified them so without them...
You said what you need is on a...
Yes. The night we approached landfall, while some ships managed to find safe harbor here, the crew abandoned ship, hoping the ocean...
I thought we'd drown for sure. Scouts found us, and not that it matters.
Maybe I can help.
Not unless you can fly.
What if I told you I can use one of those sun wings to take me there?
You could do that?
Why not? She's an Ancestor reborn. Anything is possible. The ship lies on an island east of here, past the fleet.
All right. Then that's where I'll go.
I will not let myself hope just yet, but I thank you for your kindness.
It's finally changed.
Maybe.
Aloy.
Not yet. I should get...
You really...
I can try.
You,
He hasn't really come out since the living ancestor.
machine's strong against frost arrow. Machines. Better be careful. Let's get on Harry and Christy now. Should be able to look for that gyro compass with my focus. That'll make things easier. Just gotta look for the Quinn's gyro compass on that rack. That's it. This thing took a beating. Not sure it still works. Better take it to Harry and Christia. Maybe they can fix it.
can provide you our...
The ancestor has returned.
By the ancestors. You're back. Is that?
I'm sorry.
It's broken. Our last hope.
No. There has to be a way to fix it.
How?
We just need to replace the batteries and the sensor unit.
Right, because they're just lying around a jungle for us to find. Wait.
The ancient fleet.
It might have what we need.
What ancient fleet?
When we abandoned our ship, we were washed ashore on a beach southwest of here.
There were ships built by the ancestors there.
Overseer Bohai will never let us go there. He won't risk losing any more navigators. He needs us to guide the fleet home.
No one's going home without a working gyro compass.
I can get them for you.
You'll need to look for a sensor unit. They're usually on a ship's antenna.
And batteries. 3 of them. They're small, so they might be hard to find.
I've got something for that.
We put our faith in you once again, Ancestor.
They knew what they signed up for. So did we.
Yeah.
Marion and Christie said I'd find ancient ships in this area. I should take a look. I don't think I'll find any ancient ships in here. These ancient ships have got to be over here somewhere. There. A sunken ship. Maybe it has what Harry and Christie need to fix the gyro compass. The ship's antenna. Let's hope the sensor unit is still intact. No sensor unit. There isn't a recording.
This is the USS Anchorage. Hailing. Anyone who's left. The Medina, the Omaha, and the New Orleans are down. And the swarm just cracked the Harris open like an egg.
Down, 2 to go.
Incoming! Hold on!
Another battery.
The lead Horus is heavily damaged. If we can concentrate fire, maybe we can still take it down. I think we've got a ping on the Hamilton! Lost it! Sensors down! We're sailing blind!
It sounds like their sensor unit was taken out. They were trying to reach other ships. Guess I should find the batteries now. My focus should pick them up. Did you? Sweet. Focus picked up coordinates from that transmission I found. If there's more shipwrecks there, one might have an intact sensor. has an antenna with a dreadwing perched on it. Great. Gonna have to deal with it before I can look for the sensor the Quen need. Machine can't move. Could grapple in for a big hit. Okay, I should be able to check out that antenna now. Tech sensor unit. This should be all that Harry and Christia need. Looks like there's one more transmission in here.
This is the Hamilton. Anchorage, your transmission has been received. Targeting the lead Horus.
Just lost the starboard missile battery. Can't fire. We're empty.
Damn it.
Captain, there's nothing left to fire. Your orders.
Set a course for the Horus chassis. Ramming speed.
It's never a happy ending, is it? I found what you need.
Thank you. I'll get working on the gyro compass immediately. I'm coming home, Meandra.
You've done us a great kindness, Aloy. Christia is not the only one with people waiting back home. She'll be able to fix that gyro compass in no time. We'll never be able to thank you enough. But this should be a start.
If you need anything, tell Bohai to contact Alva. I'm sure she can help.
May the ancestors steer us true.
I can't believe we're actually... going home.
First, we need to put this thing.
This will break my fall.
Ancestors, my offer to provide you with weapons still stands.
all went well, I take it?
Uh-huh. Honor and strength.
Greetings, warrior.
Walk with strength.
Regala's blade is to share your energies. Is there a reason for the acrobatic?
Every bad Caro's enemies fall before
Who are these raiders you're talking about?
Some of Regala's supporters were hunted down near here. Most fought to the death, but one group had other ideas. They escaped pursuit and raided Tide's Reach. They were last seen out to sea, to the west.
The raiders escaped out to sea?
We think that's why they raided the settlement. They built a flat boat. Bits of wood tied together.
Raft?
I wouldn't want to go to sea on one, but it seems that was the raiders' plan. Slaughter our sleeping guards, steal supplies, and sail straight west.
Are you worried they might come back?
The supplies they stole won't last forever, and they were prepared to gut our guards to get them. People here want justice. That won't happen until those fugitives are found.
I could fly out to sea to search for those raiders. Do you know where the raiders might have sailed to?
Due west, and then hopefully straight to the bottom of the sea. But how often is it that cowards float while the brave drown?
The sentry said the raft was heading west. One raft in an ocean. Should be easy to find. I didn't see a raft in there. Fugitives must be somewhere else. Wreckage from a raft. Maybe those fugitives didn't make it too far after all. I'll only fight someone down in that rocky outcrop. You're one of the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach? Where are the others?
Holed up on top of a tower across the sea to the west. Where I left them. I thought that they were true Tanakh, but they're murderers, not soldiers.
The Tanakh that Tide's Reach think you should all face justice.
Then they should come and get me themselves. If you want justice, then find the others. Leave me here to face the sea. My last battle.
So those fugitives are in the tower. Someone's lit a fire. It must be the raiders who attacked Tide's Ridge.
Up there! There's someone flying!
I carry these fugitives. Okay,
Who's that?
that's the raiders.
Who
Send them
cares?
out first.
Bring her down!
I gotta find a place to land and fight.
Now we can finish her.
This tower is ours! We make our stand here. What's Honora doing here?
We should have sailed further!
Bring that Outlander down! This isn't your business. You flew to the wrong place!
That's the last of them. Those raiders won't be attacking Tide's Reach again. Or anyone else. Is this all their supplies? Whatever they stole, they lost most of it. We may as well take what's here. I found the raiders you were watching for. You don't need to worry about them returning.
And you served justice that the sea denied us.
Have you had any more trouble with raiders?
Nothing of note. And we're keeping a better watch.
The Outlander has shown us.
Takaro commands my blade.
You fought well.
There was the Outlander who embarrassed
As one enemy falls, another rises.
I'm telling you. Good day, Outlander.
Still doesn't count.
Were you discussing me?
Keta, apologize. I think you offended our guest.
No offense intended. We were debating whether you or Farika were the first to fly on the wings of the 10.
Farika?
She fought a stormbird and it lifted her into the air.
Sounds like flying to me.
You're talking about her like she's no longer around.
She's not. After she grabbed onto the machine, it flew off with her to that mountaintop.
The stormbird still circles the peak, but we never saw Farika again.
That's sad. What a way to go.
I'll say, if you find yourself flying on the wings of the 10 again, search the mountain. She was a great soldier with armor to match, and it serves no one lying up there.
I'll think about it.
I don't care what you say. She...
Snow crunch under my boots.
Were you there?
No one is climbing that mountain. Not even me. Must have knocked her right. Never need to fly to find out what happened to Farika. Farika's armor should be around here somewhere. Could look around with my focus. Fragment of Farika's armor. There must be more. I don't like the sound of that. Whoa! It must be the stormbird that killed Farika. with the storm guard, throw a little bit of armor, dodge the machine. Can my focus see anything? Another armor fragment. Looks like another bit of armor. I guess that's it then. I should let the Tenakth know I recovered what's left of Farika's kit.
When the decision is needed, you make true action.
There walks the Outlander who is honorable warriors.
There are flawless feet.
All the blades of the Tenakth should serve one voice, one sheep.
What do you think it's like?
Hail, the Pharaoh's champion!
We saw you fly. Did you find Farika?
I was able to retrieve her armor. What's left of it anyway. She didn't stand a chance against that Stormbird.
Ah, I see. Painful end. But not without glory. So, what do you think? Was she the first to fly on the wings of the Ten?
She was brave, and spent a fair amount of time in the air. I'd say what she did qualifies.
She flew! I knew it. The first to fly. As her successor, you should keep her armor. You can fix it up at the workbench. This way.
Once you repair the armor, you're welcome to it. You take after Farika. Bold, brave, and a diplomatic liar.
She met a harsh fate. Let her have the title.
Fair enough. It's kind of you to show such humility.
If we want to reclaim our honor, then we must do so in battle with Regala.
Oh, the famous Nora!
Reclaim our honor, then we must do so in battle with
That's her. Strongest of the
that you survived. Leading the way.
Good day. The Outlander has Charles' enemies.
Walk tall. Champion of I saw the Outlander fly with my own eyes.
Once you repair Farika's armor, where...
You, Outlander. Come and trade.
That armor ought to give... all the protection you need.
Can you fell Regala as easily as the bulwarks, Outlander? Walk with honor.
Rika's legacy lives with you now. Make sure you honor it.
We walk in strength. Walk with strength. Flamesong honors your name.
Chief owes you his life.
Outlander.
It's the Outlander.
Conqueror of Regala. Champ.
You said something about rewarding me? You don't have to. Regala had to be stopped.
That battle was almost the end of me and my partner Sosek. During the fighting, I was surrounded by rebels just as I saw a machine about to strike him down. Then your bomb fell from the sky and he was saved. We all were. I can't properly repay you for what you did, but I can offer you something.
You really don't need to.
Honor is payment enough for any warrior, I know, but Greenshine will buy more blades. I discovered a cache of it inside a cave on a mountain to the southwest of here, right at the edge of the desert. It's guarded by machines, but if you can fly in and bomb them as you did in the battle, you can claim the Greenshine for yourself.
I might give it a try. Do you want me to bring some back to you?
No. It's for you, all of it. The least I can give you for saving Sosek's life. I only wish I could be there to see you swoop from the sky and claim it.
Cache of Greenshine could come in handy. Sounds like I'll have to fly up there. And a bomb from a horse would make dealing with those machines a lot easier.
Here walks an out.
There's the Horus. Time to pick up a bomb. Machines. Must be the spot Moralo told me about. This bomb should come in handy. Time to drop that bomb. Should make things easier. Gotta finish off those machines and pick up that Greenshine. machines. Time to find that green shine. Stuff for the stash. There's the cache. I just need to get past those vines. Why does this feel too easy? I thought this was easy. Uh-oh, is this gonna be tough? Okay, better. deal with. I should pick up that green shine now. Cutter's working. It was nice of that Tanakh soldier to point me this way. I wasn't looking for thanks, but I'll take it.
Yeah, the next time I'm on leave, I'm heading to the road.
Find the green shot.
No, I kind of thought Power made up for the demon. Guess I was wrong. Doubt it. I've heard of you.
I found the green shine. Thanks for the tip. Are you sure you don't want anything for it?
Not a thing. Solsek and I have a life ahead of us because of you.
That's her. Strongest of the outcasts. Has heard of your deeds. Karo owes it.
You look fine with that. May your blade be bright. In the name of the Ten. I'm going to petition to join the Chief's staff. How about this one? How can I help you today?
With everything that's happened, I feel like I need to do more. For the clan, the tribe.
I'll join too.
I wasn't asking you to.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Clean my gear. I can do yours. Of course.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. And as for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
The whole time I've been in the West, I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more?
Why did you do it?
Dorok, Jiroka, Makalo. And the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to enter, but the Karja captured them, strung them up. It was too late.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed me.
How did Hikaru betray you?
Hikaru called on the clans to resist the Karja's red.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tenakth.
It was an insult. No outlander. And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
What happened when the Karja...
The quivering priests bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly, the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down. A true Tenakth would never take a... Their blood exists to be spilled. But he showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted.
And lost.
His mercy was just I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army, the day you got in my way.
The deal you made. Override tech and... How did Silence approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with the Asura Sarah and her sons of Prometheus.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted an Outlander?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed her. But she spoke with the same burning hatred, and she offered me the chance to... The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charred. I bet you felt it.
I don't think so. What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Hikaru and become chief, these Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you, my people will continue.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win. How did... And you trusted an Outlander?
If it was a trick, I would have, but she spoke with, and she offered the terror, I bet you.
I don't think so. What about your...
Had I killed these Zeniths, but because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win. Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hikaru, failed to eliminate you. No Tenakth would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage. So show me where to bury it.
All right. I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the 10.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out. Oh, I guess the biggest things.
Aloy. If you were listening to this, then, things didn't go as planned at Gemini. I know you'll keep your promise. Which means I must be dead. Well, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? But lots happened since you found me in that ectogenic chamber. Thank you, Aloy. You've been my shelter. And I would risk it all again to be by your side. I know you'll find a way forward. That's what you do.
I'm sorry, Beta. I'm getting you back, no matter what it takes. What is this place?
So... yeah, I told the rest of the team. I was standing in the cafeteria, trying to pick out a god-awful meal cartridge when it suddenly hit me. Every school field trip, August always asked me to pack extra in his lunch bag so that he could share it with his friends. I don't know how. I was lucky enough to end up with kids so generous. And I know he'd want to share this too. So, to whoever finds this place, this was us.
The last time I spoke to Leanna, they were just about to ship out to the Pacific Front. They really believed that if they could buy us some time, it'd be worth it. That Zero Dawn would save us. But if you were listening to this, then they were right. It was worth it. Their name was Leanna Jensen. 9th Civilian Guard Brigade for Operation Enduring Victory. And they were so brave.
Do I see it now? Okay. My name is Emma Irving, and I'm 8 years old, and my favorite animal is a fox. Do you have foxes in the future? I hope so. They're the cutest. And super smart. Dad said we have to go underground soon, just like a fox. And then the bad robots won't get us. So, I guess this is H and G. Hi and goodbye.
The day I was supposed to meet my sister's new baby, a vert swooped in and a crew of masked commandos threw a bag over my head. Next thing I knew, I was being told how the world would end and given a choice. Die now, or help Zero Dawn and die later. At least Nicole, Ella, and baby Aiden will be safe in Elysium. Gave up my allotment to make sure they could stay together. I don't know if any of this will actually work. Zero Dawn, cradle-raised humans. But if it does, do better than we did, okay?
Got to be honest, I don't really know what to say to the future. So I guess I'll say something to the past instead. Mom, Dad, I know you'll never hear this, but I wanted to say thank you. For all those times you dragged me along as a kid to volunteer at hot zone relief centers. You used to say, you have to pay it forward. The future will always be brighter for it. I'm trying to live up to your example. I love you. We'll be together again soon.
Oh, before I forget, I watered those plants for you. I just know they meant a lot to you, and, well...
Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
Just you wait, Varl.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservation, you're truly a shining...
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. It was more than that.
Perceptive as ever.
Okay, so...
I was an orphan. And then I met Liz. I thought it was just shop talk. And soon we were flying halfway across the world. For the first time, I think Liz felt the same way at first. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted...
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed. So when I saw you, a woman, I knew I had to help you.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths.
Out of necessity. Both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius... I did what I had to. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly.
And you wanted Beta to...
Yes. I thought if she could experience for me a heritage every bit as valuable... I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never...
Why do you think Elizabeth...
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the Proving Lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Farzineth.
When it's time to break into the
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled. Suffice it to say, we will need to push. There are also printing facilities where the others have...
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship, and after hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was... Disaster can strike at any moment.
Have you figured out how silent...
No, and he's been very careful. I'll admit it bothers me, but I am confident it will deactivate the other shields.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard.
So, Eric...
I believe he got worse over... On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company, even as governments abandoned human combatants. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he... But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual... In them, he could go on rampages as...
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the...
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain... But beneath that exterior, it was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital... while we were painted as her benefactor.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like...
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found...
Stanley. When we established our colony, he built an exact... Lights, shows, gambling, and while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors...
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't...
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of... Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved... At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, someone who leverages their fame to influence...
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vest...
Okay, so I've had...
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth.
And let me guess.
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was her... And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work. Our immortality treatments are... But then there were others like Devin Miller. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing. And when I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished.
Okay.
I'll be here until... And thank you, Aloy, for giving me... My past has always been a struggle. I see Liz's dream fulfilled.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will.
You know, we've never played Machine Strike together.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with the fellow. I was kicking my ass.
Who says I'm any good at it?
There's Gwen stuff in here now. Must be all of us.
Did you need something? Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to yourself.
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room, but that's not why you're here.
Since when were you...
Since you turned this into modest success.
Okay, so your big plan. You learned about the Zeniths, then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth, and to get the Tenakth to fight, or rather the Sons of Prometheus.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the... Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return, I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to us, and I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice. No, thus, I devised a means to...
Why create this? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute...
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation.
So you promised her Regala, and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army, and wanted to see Meridian burn it.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for... Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering us.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your... Yes. Even you can appreciate the... Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The
Why help Regala take over?
Before Regala's rebellion, Hikaru was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send...
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier?
Yes. Exceedingly so. She would have led the tribe into battle without...
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins.
The tribe from across the ocean.
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. Don't you want to know more about...
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological... They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a...
Yes, well...
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned, we found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Alright, Silence, I think And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay?
Yes. About your Zenith ally. For someone to live as long as she... Well, your goals may...
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone...
Survival is only a necessity to my greater...
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things.
Oh, a feeling. You mean you finally...
Did you see Katala's new arm? I never thought I'd see metal bound to flesh in that way.
He seems happy with it.
It's all going to be okay. You flew? You know what? I saw we have Does this mean we're
Almost. I suppose you saw that.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old, but now that she's here, I don't know if I'm scared of finding out. Probably both.
So...
Yes. The most fascinating... An entire culture based on the... There's much they've missed, but still, there's a nobility.
And deadly. You sure you're... I know things must be happening.
I've already braved oceans and madmen. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Guess the more the merrier. Are you okay?
I was wondering. She seems angry.
Don't worry. We're going to point the zeniths.
If you say so.
I hope our new...
Silence.
He is. He refuses to dole out his secret.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes...
Our... spirit?
Yeah. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss. I didn't know him well, but Zoe and Aaron seem to have taken... But I don't quite...
They need time.
And what about you?
I don't know. We won't let the zeniths get...
Everyone's ready to...
And you?
Nervous?
Don't worry.
I'll be ready.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Haven't seen you since the battle.
I saw you fly on the wings of the 10. I would say that I am...
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking...
Your people keep...
The visions tell us that the 10 flew on great metal machines for us. It is why the Challengers leap in... And now, like the deed... So?
I won't lie.
I can only imagine.
Did you meet Tilt?
There is something about her. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and...
Honestly, with her... Things will get ugly once the Zeniths real.
I would have it know. Many soldiers died in the old world to me. Though, I am curious.
Leave that to me.
As you say.
Look, but I want her on our side.
It is more than she deserves.
Thank you, Katalo. I have to go.
Understood.
Aloy!
Wish I could say we don't need them. Even Regala.
Yeah. Enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. You,
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge... And you say she wants to...
I think so. Doesn't look like any...
Yet. So, Katalo tell... I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read.
Don't worry.
Looking forward to it.
I guess silence is keep...
I was hoping you'd give me an excuse to hammer...
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Do you think...
I don't think anyone's ever... I can't tell you she's... That keeps the rest of us level.
I better get going.
Oh, you know...
Aloy, I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to... I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint. Thoughts on our new...
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal.
She's... definitely... ready to head over.
Whatever comes.
Have you talked to any...
Aaron and I tried speaking to Silence, but apparently our...
Charming, isn't he? How's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness come.
I have to.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Silence.
Thanks. Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that? All right, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Talon's weapon to the Zenith base intact if we want to
We're
take
finally
the shield.
doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take... I can hear the drinking song.
If that one's not working right...
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality, that's all. You know, besides, it goes...
Wouldn't want to spoil your look. Faro,
Thanks. Yeah, I was... So he sat me down for a drink. Just Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how you're...
I guess we never got around to it. World ending and all. If...
You think...
Yeah? Oh.
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifice. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha!
And when it was Ursa's turn, the Carja thought she'd go down if they...
Oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling... That's how she met Avad. He helped her...
Yeah, but what no Carja scroll will ever tell you, he knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in. He got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Carja noble.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out, but Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better.
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
I guess
I'll see you at the run.
I wouldn't have it. I hope everybody's ready for...
Aloy, nothing you do ever, at least...
Thanks. Everyone here...
You know, he realized I was having trouble. To be honest, I think we both were. So, he asked me to join. He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch facility. We sat there. Just how every corner of it must be teeming with life and any fears I had about our mission. I miss him terribly.
I know. You and Aaron seem to be on...
He may have terrible taste in music. And that ale he keeps raving about isn't... I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to break our sparring.
Try not to hurt him too bad. I should go.
Before you do.
What is it?
You place this focus in my care. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So...
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
Let's just try to all come back home. Okay? You nervous?
I'd be lying if...
The plan will work.
Right.
The rest of us should be enough of it, but you'll have to be quick.
What exactly?
I don't know. Once all this is over...
I don't know. If I go back... or what they do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I somehow... Would I be willing to be buried away by the Board of Overseers? Would I dare challenge them and... Or... losing Federa?
Who's this?
She... We used to be wrong. I hated her guts. But apparently there's a fine line between hate and love. We became very close, and she promised she'd wait for me.
Well, that was smart of her. She won't do any better.
Yeah, I don't know about...
I do. I want you to know I'm...
Whatever happens, I never thought I'd get to actually meet an...
Come on, do I look that old? Katalo will protect you.
I'm not afraid. I know Katalo will fulfill his duty, as will I. If we die doing so, at least it'll be alongside a friend.
I'd rather...
We'll try and keep that in mind.
I need to get...
Albeit may truth lead up.
Where have I seen this before?
So,
I do not know everything that you have. All that remains is to follow you.
Thank you, Katalo.
You brought us together. Oh, and by the way, I was hoping now would be a good time to go back to the Tremortusk site and test my new arm before we leave on our...
Right.
Thank you.
Now that training time...
The Bulwark, the Kulrut, and how we need another miracle.
I'll try not to
I know you will.
We didn't really get...
There was nothing. If he were to knock among the most distinct... When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin.
I'm sure he'd be honored. I bet people...
None more than... She couldn't wait. I gave it...
Good luck with... I'll see you...
It will be... You've...
I've got to...
The enemy.
Here for more words, or is it time to strike?
That's all.
Leave. Welcome back, Aloy. Would you like to continue our... I'll be making...
So, something else?
I'll be good.
As you wish. Yes.
I'm done.
Very well.
Rain. Feels cool against my skin. Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy.
Where are the others?
Not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to beta. Audio only.
Aloy.
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do. I grab it if you need it. Live long, kill your enemies. Anytime you're ready. I'll follow you in. heard that crunch from here. Come on. They won't like that. Oh, they felt that one. Got a sweet spot.
Are we gonna attack or what?
You're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Hey, you swim. I'll stay nice and dry. Can we please leave the cave now? I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way across. Let's go, Aloy. It stinks in here.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many
I'm
when
not
we
really
landed
built for
here.
climbing.
Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
Could prime it with plasma.
Well, I'll just leave it here then. Bottoms up!
better than any Oseram.
Any good loot?
A little. Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
Oh, it's closing up. With who?
Hey, just here. It's not beer, but it'll do.
These bastards are good sports!
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough. You remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah. Good times.
More Spectres. I'll attack when you...
Acid ammo will make this go quick.
Stay low. Ah! Fire time! This'll... Give me your best! Take it down. Hey, you okay?
Yeah. I'll find a way back up.
What's the weak spot? Take that weapon
Pick it up.
and give it a taste of its own medicine.
I think that's all of them. At least. Let's push on.
What do you get?
Here, up this rock.
Down there?
I'm okay. I'll climb back up.
Where'd you go?
Just need to climb back up. We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
Well, I'm trying not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of. How many Spectres do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure. Looks like the others have things under control.
It's here when you want it. Here we go. Take it to pieces.
Shoot like a new Taru alloy!
Didn't see that coming.
Come on, up the slab. This is a find.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on, come on.
What is that?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now it can crank out machines to its heart's content. Get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flew back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
Ammo, machine. In this case, plasma.
Pick it up. You need it? This'll help.
That, big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
I guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy. Ready to go on? Hit it again! Stop! going for stealth. Just like that blue flame. Zoe and Baldy are fighting another Spectre up there.
I think they can handle it.
Hit the weak spot. Weak spots. You want me to hit you again? Keep hurting them. Boy, did you pick the wrong fight. Now we're talking. Plasma. Hit it with plasma.
This way.
Big jump. To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
By the blood of the Ten!
I've got an angle.
As do I.
Pick it up. Need it.
We'll assist you, Aloy. We've got your back, Aloy.
everyone. Let's go.
Whoa. Look at all this zenith space stuff.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah! This is the death I was promised. Go!
May Regala return peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cares nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms. That was her puppet.
Oblivion draws no such distinctions.
That's cold. You sure you're not a zenith?
Aloy, it's been intense, but Katalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith's inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, we're... Time I see filth. Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network! Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
You got some unfinished business, little girl. I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
You need it.
I can keep going. I'm taking you down! Felt that, didn't ya? Whoa. I can't let him catch me. Not much without your shield, are ya? Take that! You're done for!
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Izo told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay. Almost there. Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together, where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
I've heard that before.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
I can do some damage. I better scan that thing first. Relief.
There are no answers in death. This world will die. You don't have to.
I can target its gold plating. Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
Give it up!
Got it.
Execute attack! Pattern data!
Well, that did something. You're not taking me, Tilda!
You must submit! Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Armor's up! It's using those gold plates to power its attacks.
Just stop!
I'll shut you down.
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
It's powering up.
truly want to hurt me?
Oh, a few more hits.
This world is finished!
Why couldn't you just let me choose?
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the Rebel Army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. My raindrops in the flood, and this emptiness in the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul
certain complication has come to my attention that we must discuss. I'll be waiting at Tilda's. It's proven to be a useful headquarters for my inquiries into the Zenith base. And don't worry, I haven't disturbed her precious art.
Fine. I'll be there when I can. Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need. Are we gonna be able to fix the biosphere? With Hephaestus back out in the wild?
With its escape to the global Cauldron network, Hephaestus has resumed its operations and increased its security protocols. I am already formulating options to recontain it. Additionally, I will utilize the capabilities of my remaining subordinate functions and make every effort to stave off collapse of the biosphere. I am certain it will gain us some time.
Sounds good.
Reinitialization in progress. I will inform you when it is complete.
What are you up to?
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere. We may not have Hephaestus, but I'm sure we can come up with something.
I figured it'd start snowing soon. A war horn. To summon an army of rebels and machines. Gargala threw everything she had at the Grove. Even in our duel, she was ruthless. But she was true to her word, in the end. And at least she died on her own terms.